Hey everybody, we are off and running. It is day number 1, opening day, the spring meet. New month here at Gulfstream Park. Jason Blewett joining you from our clubhouse studios. Good to have your company here. We've got 9 races on the card, some good-looking maiden special weights on the program. In fact, the opening leg of today's $100,000 guaranteed jackpot Rainbow 6 is a good one. All that coming up next.
Racing at Gulfstream. Excellent beginning for Living Vicariously, who's headed off for the early lead. Mr. Nappy got away in good shape, and he'll land second. The filly, She's Just Quality, is down inside, and on the far outside, here's Speedy Hans moving into contention. He's up to a joint third now. Splitting horses in 9th of April. Down at the rail goes Officer Country. He's a neck better than Call Kurt. Gap of 2.5 to Extremely Exclusive. Then back at the rail goes Borgo by the Sea. Out wide on the course in Concord's Dream. The two at the back are Violent Fight and Sam Spirit. Around the far turn they go. Living Vicariously has the lead. Here's a strong bid from Speedy Hans on the outside. Call Kurt and Extremely Exclusive trying to run home from the back with less than a quarter of a mile to go. Off the turn in the stretch drive. Living Vicariously leads now by 2 with 1/8 of a mile more to get. Mr. Nappy to the attack is second. Call Kurt lunging up on the outside in deep stretch. It's Living Vicariously still there. Living Vicariously, a gate to wire winner. It's a 3-way go for second. Maybe in the middle to She Just Quality, even closer for third, and 55 and 4. And they're off. Slow to start was Cabrina. Quick to start was Mystic Coming Home, and toward the inside, Cool Lily Lou. These two out first on the inside and Truly Ambitious. Tugging on Rosario. He tries to angle her for clear racetrack on the inside. Bibiana, the big favorite, is now 4th back to 5th. New York Commander. Gap of 2.5 to Markistan, who's outside of Syllabus. Moving up next is I'm a Daredevil. The 3 at the back, Grey Jasmine, Jane, and Cabrina. Around the far turn they go. Here's the move from Bibiana, 3 wide and on the go for Gaffleon. Meanwhile, back to 4th and Truly Ambitious, still hunting racing room. Up front, Mystic Coming Home, and toward the inside, Cool Lily Lou have been overhauled by Bibiana, who's traveling well at this stage, a quarter of a mile from home and now moving away. From second and Mystic Coming Home, from the outside, Markistan, then back at the inside and Truly Ambitious, trying to run home from the back. That's Cabrina. Less than 1/8 of a mile to go. If you back Bibiana, you're well on your way, as she's even money and fleeing the scene. Bibiana by 6, by 7, and still moving away. Markistan's going to try to get into second, but nobody gets to Bibiana. She's an authoritative second race winner. Markistan second, third, Mystic Coming Home. Cabrina ended up 4th.
Run Happy is simply super. He polishes off an outstanding campaign with a dominant victory in the Malibu.
No medication, no problem. Run Happy, standing at Claiborne Farm.
And they're off. The favorite, Talk the Talk, was awkwardly away. She's last to get underway. Good start for AVILA, and toward the inside, Papa's Little Girl offensive-minded today, and Papa's Little Girl, after the favorite blew the start, will land in front. Talk the Talk moves to take third, and trying to keep up early is quiet all around. Last of the four and 2.5 lengths off the speed of Papa's Little Girl. Papa's Little Girl has the lead. Panici trying to get into the clear with Talk the Talk. He's there now, and she's on the attack. 3 wide third in AVILA, and at the back is quiet all around. They went 23 seconds to the opening quarter. Talk the Talk is on a move now. Papa's Little Girl is right back at her, and these two drop the gloves with less than 3/8 to go. It's a gap of 4 to quiet all around, who's into third, and back to last goes AVILA, 5/16 from home. The advantage belongs to Talk the Talk. Papa's Little Girl tries to keep up with her second. Gap of 3 to quiet all around, who's not making up any ground from third. And now at the inside, Papa's Little Girl had something more for Talk the Talk, who just used too much energy to get into that striking spot, and Papa's Little Girl is the one who tripped out, and she'll win it. Papa's Little Girl on the board at 5-2, moving away. Talk the Talk is back to second. Quiet all around is third. Papa's Little Girl, a 5-2 winner by many. Second, Talk the Talk. Third, Quiet all around. And AVILA at the back in 1:11 and 4. Six, and they're up. Good start for Cat Lady in the center. Here's La Babia moving up on the outside. Speed from American Goddess. She's put into play from the 16-hole, and she's up now to challenge Cat Lady for the lead. Too Sexy is away in early fourth, followed fifth by Mamina's team. Next out wide and slip sliding away. Down at the inside, Publication, the gray is about 6 lengths off the lead. Miss Flying Sun is between horses. That's a length and a half to Marsh Harbor in the Phipps colors, about 7 lengths behind. Kiss and Run is next. Second last is Sur Some Corda, and the trailer is Altaf. 23 and 4 for the opening quarter, and at 30-1, American Goddess worked over from the high draw to lead by a neck. In the two-path, Cat Lady is second. La Babia is on the outside third. On from fourth, that's slip sliding away. Saving ground is Too Sexy. Racing between horses and Mamina's team. Two back to Publication. The gray and the Juddmont colors down at the inside, with Miss Flying Sun in the two-path and Marsh Harbor out 3 wide. That's a length and a half to Kiss and Run and Sur Some Corda, and Altaf at the back. Half mile complete in 48 and 4. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. American Goddess under siege. Cat Lady gets first run on the outside. La Babia 3 wide third. Gaffleon looking for racetrack for 260. Down at the inside as Mamina's team gets out. Allowed out by slip sliding away. Following her is Publication, and they're at the top of the stretch. 3/4, 1:12 and 2. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. On the far outside, Mamina's team starts to motor out in the center, and ZAYAS sends her on with her task, and she's up to take the lead. Slipping through inside and Too Sexy alongside La Babia. Then it's Publication, but close to home, it's Mamina's team in front. Too Sexy is lunging late. Mamina's team won it. Too Sexy an unlucky second. Publication third. Then La Babia, 135 and 3. And they're off. Good start for Dixie Princess. At the rail, Salsarita has some added pop today. Memorize is being sent forward to take over the lead, and Memorize beats the Suze to the lead and leads a half a length. Suze was a bit slow into stride. She's up into second. Salsarita's in early third. Fancy Fox claims fourth from Dixie Princess. Out wide on the course in Tuesday's Rose. Then it's back to True Heiress, and the trailer is Worth Avenue. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn. Memorize has the lead through a 22 and 4 opening quarter. Suze on the outside is second. Salsarita struggles to keep with the top duo, racing in third. It's a gap of 4 to True Heiress, who slipped through inside and saved a lot of ground to get into fourth. Backpedaling now is Fancy Fox, trying to get underway while very wide is Worth Avenue, and still dropping back is Dixie Princess. To the top of the stretch they go. Memorize tries to stretch him out here. Memorize past the half mile in 46 seconds flat, has the lead by 2.5. If there's a danger, it's Worth Avenue and True Heiress as they're both charging from the back at an eighth of a mile from home. Worth Avenue's hitting high gear now. ZAYAS asking her to go after this leader, Memorize, but Memorize gets the jump and a 3-length cushion. Worth Avenue charging it up into second, but close to home, Memorize is still there. Memorize will win. Worth Avenue a closing second, Susan third, then True Heiress and Salsa Rita. And they're off. The favorite Heartling was away quickly. Up on the outside, I'll Do It My Way going after the lead with La Rusia right alongside. Away fourth is Just a Bit Sassy. Inside now is Richie's Great Girl with Queenfield 3 wide. The two at the back are Dienda and Fancified. In the charge around the first turn, La Rusia from the 9 post to the rail and on top a length and a quarter. Dienda now moving sharply to the leader and up into second. Back to third inside. That's the favorite Heartling alongside I'll Do It My Way. Then out wide on the course and trying to get over is Queenfield. A length back to the 2-path and Richie's Great Girl. The trio at the back include Just a Bit Sassy, Fancified, and at the back of the field, the trailer remains Days of Spring. The opening quarter complete. It went in 23 and 3 as they had 5 furlongs from home. La Rusia is the target. Leads 3 parts of a length. The end on the outside is now second. Queenfield third. I'll Do It My Way is there fourth. Richie's Great Girl improves between horses. Getting shuffled back a bit is Heartling. She's back to third last. Passed out wide on the course by an improving Fancified. Still at the back are Days of Spring. And at the back of the field is, Days of Spring is at the back as they round that far turn. Less than 3/8 of a mile to run. They went 47 and 4 for a half mile. La Rusia tries to make all here. She's at the top of the stretch with the lead. Fancified, red colors on the far outside, has made a big move, and she's still coming. Here comes Fancified on the outside of La Rusia for the top. I'll Do It My Way is now third. Richie's Great Girl on the stand side. Final 1/8 of a mile, and Fancified is now roused to the front. Fancified and Tyler Gaffleone moving away. A much the best winner. It's Fancified on top. La Rusia second. I'll Do It My Way was third. Richie's Great Girl finished fourth. And then Dienda. And they're off. Clean and level beginning. Race favorite Envoltante is away quickly and looking for an early advantage. Beauty Buzz moves to her on the outside. Assume being put into play early by Jaramillo, and Assume is on to take over. In tight toward the inside, both Token and Never Forget. Token's on heels of Assume. Out wide on the course in Redemption Day. Mid-flight early is Sweden, followed by Beauty Buzz. Then back to the outside and New Hope Road second last. Itana trails as they round the first turn. Envoltante on the outside, Assume toward the rail. They're in lockstep, 3 wide, Redemption Day now third. In fourth is Never Forget, and a tucked-in fifth goes Token. A length and a half better than Sweden with Beauty Buzz on her outside. 2.5 to the 2 at the back, New Hope Road, racing outside of Itana through a 24-second opening quarter. They head to the first finish line. It's Envoltante in front by a neck. Toward the inside, Assume is there second. 3 wide, Redemption Day now third. Never Forget. Hunt's racing room between horses at the rail and Token. Gap of 2.5 to Sweden. That's the top flight. The back flight are Beauty Buzz, New Hope Road, and Itana. Into the far turn they go through a 47 and 4 half mile. Envoltant on the outside now puts a neck on top. Assume is trying to fight back second. Token wants off the heels of the top two. Now third and trying to angle. Never Forget tries to quicken and keep Token boxed in. 4 better than Sweden as they run to the top of the stretch. 3/4, 112 flat. They move now to the top of the lane. It's Envoltant on top with Token loose now and up within a neck of the lead. On the outside, Never Forget is now third. Assume at the inside. Top of the lane, Envoltant set down for the drive by Dylan Davis and moving away again. Back to second is Token. She had her chance, but she could not get to Envoltant, who's moving clear. 2 for Ken McPeak today. Envoltant and Dylan Davis authoritatively in the end, running up the score to win by 5 or 6. Token second, Assume third, Never Forget ran fourth. And they're off. Second in the two path. Ground on her inside. Race. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch. And they're off. Excellent beginning for Fallen Leaf, and she's put into play by Jaramillo to cross and clear and lead by 2. Up into second is Twice as Magical, back to third, Smack. On from fourth and Dixie and Candyland, out wide on the course, and Bentley's Dream working over, racing ahead of Misbehave. Then back to Tipple and Sayonara Baby is last of all, and Fallen Leaf is first of all. Fallen Leaf around the far turn on top 3 parts of a length. Twice as Magical is there second. Smack is third, Dixie landing, Dixie and Candyland now fourth. 3 wide while fifth is Bentley's Dream racing ahead of Misbehave through a 21 and opening quarter speed. Fallen Leaf comes off the turn with the advantage. Long shot Twice as Magical continues to pursue second. Dixie and Candyland produced down the center by Joao Rosario, and here she comes on now. Dixie and Candyland has overhauled everybody, and she's on her way to an even money victory. Dixie and Candyland going away. Good battle here for second. Tipple's going to get second. Third is Misbehave, and then Twice as Magical. They're at the post. And runners away. From the center, Bear Alley was away quickly and drops over to the rail already. Moving to challenge are Ever Dangerous and Lascari. They're the first 3 out. Away in fourth is Cardiac Kid, saving ground at the inside, and Breakaway Romance. Out wide until This I Defend, trying to get over from that high draw. Battalion's already over. Riverstones is next, followed between horses by Pricing Exercise. Just like last time, Pricing Exercise is really, really keen. Rosario's trying to settle him down, but he's still tugging while about 7 lengths off the lead. Phantom Dance is next ahead of Lime Teeny, and the trailer is Water Wall. 24 and 1 for the opening quarter. Everything the way of Bear Alley so far. He's comfortable up front and a length and a half in front. Lascari second, Ever Dangerous third. Cardiac Kid is on from fourth. Breakaway Romance is now fifth, back to sixth, and This I'll Defend. Then Pricing Exercise outside of Battalion. Length and a half to Phantom Dance and Riverstones. Second last is Lime Teeny, and Water Wall is the trailer. 48 and 4 for the opening half mile as they swing to the far turn. They're chasing Bear Alley, who has the lead a length and a quarter. Lascari second, Ever Dangerous is third, Cardiac Kid is fourth, as Bear Alley tries to string him out a bit here. Ever Dangerous has none of that, and ZAYAS is on the attack with him. That post Lascari 3 wide. The rest are really far back at this stage after 3/4 and 112 and 1. Ever Dangerous is exactly that as he's trying to get to Bear Alley. 1/8 of a mile to go. Here's Ever Dangerous. Sir Surging up now to take over from Bear Alley. Bear Alley is clearly second. Lascari is third. This I'll Defend is fourth, but Ever Dangerous for George Weaver and EDGARD ZAYAS. They're 5-length winners. Bear Alley second. This I'll Defend third. Phantom Dance got up fourth in 1:41.3.
And that'll do it. Day number 1 of the 2020 Gulfstream Park Spring Meet is in the books. We're back in action here tomorrow afternoon with a 9-race Friday that begins at about 1:05 Eastern.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.